The ebullient Kwame Duncan. The ebullient Kwame Duncan. Vivacious. Anabe Ojen.
Yamina dum yaso ni asoro uncle.
Egwefu.
Obia no ye.
Yamina dum.
Mojerizi afo ne san. Otodin in that so kasa ye kan da sa won kwa. Was nyina. Enti obia jananado.
Amen.
That's right.
James Kwabena Bonfe.
One German general.
Boko de.
Na nanu se srewenya yatin kwamui ani da so nko a
amen o
se da bia me ka se se de eye ohome eye ma akoma sa na ani da so eye ma obra
ampa
nti yatin kwamui na moje di afrusa ne de ani da so na se se nya se ebeye
ampa
yempem enkoso.
Apanye Dr. Kwame Asante,
Papa,
Director for Center for European Studies, University of Ghana, Legon.
Yeah.
And also a political scientist, analyst, and governance analyst. Apanye Apum.
Kwame.
Yeah.
Unyamene hene.
No kware.
Obede. Sauti sakasa nase.
Obey.
Obede.
Obey the ascending.
Meja nom okrefo kasa.
Yo.
Ejere se wuntumi.
Wuntumi de okumasi yo.
There be say
ananyon
to sakasa.
Okay.
Meja nom kasa nen. Obede. Wuntumi. Me papa wo me ne ma me fie briu.
Oh, I see.
Nti me sang so yokre.
O yokre.
Yo. Me yobofa dade fa.
And now you're bodade. And now you're daddy bo. Obede.
Na obi de chira onwoma.
Yo.
Obede. Ayokre kasa. Wuntumi. Nti onyame yo hena no betumi.
Obede.
Nti a wo hwe me WhatsApp status we da ho. Onyame ne hene obede. Yo. Kwame.
Yaja.
Yemfi ase ye. Na da biara me ba ha meja wo be kakra ba kwa bien bi. Na won a wo yo man. Won a wo party mu. Amanyofo ene won achitafo no.
Yo.
Won fantu won hofo.
So we tie dia.
Yo, ba na me di ja won ne se usum kontompo firi a uyi kasabre.
Chirem.
Yo. Wa me ade bi wo wani no kware wo mu a. Wo be kasa wo ho asa wo chire mu bua. Amanyofo won kasa me di ja won.
Mama fo ya wo chire.
Men kese wo ye kontompo fo.
There be one kasa. Na mom
emmo wo ho ban.
Yo.
Usum kontompo firi a uyi kasabre. Wo be kasa
o abre
nso enkosi aga
there be
medija o devia meja won ba ko
usum kontompo free a uyi kasabre nti udi kontompo ya de a obecheche wa
o kwa me go school me call St Augustine kwa me na nyam na wo se wo ma me fie kropon yi
yo
wo ka se bribi na wo kese o students na wodim
yo
na wo di o students man wonye ukap man student wo be cheche na me kwa me fi Cape Coast no na mo adamfu bia no wo kofodua wo se fi kofodua kropon enwere bia kasabre o be kasa
na adan afi nanso
nanso na wahu
na afei
you
kasabre
kontopo fria uyi kasabre adi bo he se o kan kware wo Wanka adibia manokware nedi wonkyere wonwe wonankyere wanwe a woto na mom ukodi aturo om da bia wo be yi ano ento bia som me wura dankan otte saka se ya se papa ebza amanyo se wa bin wom
yo
nti otte kabila nso wo wonu wom ono ni se onya amanyo se oya akrachisem
oye nso se odi akrachisem
amanyokuo mu amanyosem yo ene mate
oya amanyosem na ode krachi ni nwoma so afrem na onpese mekanti minka
kwame mi cheche ni ba ko hwesa word na you wrong won so cheche ni on cherecherefo what can wo so okuani enya sa eje okuafo machi ho okuafo dodo kan bia okuafo okuani no eje okuafo machi ho won so uje okuani machi no me cheche ni me tie na eye me na ne mereka asem Is that what Major, many sound.
Professor, yes, no, to the moon. A queen, single.
Oh, you
can't a quaffle.
Why multiple plural.
And
another free.
A fire for
Mura, Yamano, your friend, Maminchum, American Quapum Casa.
Yo,
Quapum America. Casa, she now horror, a can, make a can now horror. Minian holding war. And to the Mamanka Quapum.
But Kwame,
yo,
me kai me church ni me church for Nana Kofi Sikafo Afwakwa Nana Kas or a headmaster of Bekwa SDA secondary school CCR.
okay.
Or church ni or church for no ni na jina. It's not wrong, but I am deferring to you.
That also rechem equiapim.
What me ka ocheche ni ocheche fo acheche fo when they odudu okabia no.
Okay.
But na me present me call makan but I'm referring to Nana Cas anyema bi ochire yen bra na yesua entity akoye acheche fo wo Wesley
College
of Education me me dey ye di mfia wo ha.
No, that film. Yes. I say.
Hold fast that which is true. So nukremu da. Na mani new kind.
Professor Buyona na.
Come. No cry ba ko pe. Na wo so mususo a enyi wo hwe ho da. Eto da be ba ne say o amanfo ya wo fro bat onu kredie no ebe ma wasan so
dey ahwe wo bo se nkrofo a wo kire won awoda date of birth wotumi kire won afi won afre won eye biesa anan be yi ba ko won na semuni na wo no ha na me pa ka kire me se me papa se
now Kwame 100 years of Wesley College, you know, they contributed so much to the education in Ghana. Nanu ya Director General of Free so we GES. Professor Ayo Pukwa Mankwa. Oye, a proud product.
Yeah.
Alumnus of Wesley College. Prime Minister when you baby call Bribia Chem.
Abrefa Buzia.
Professor Kofi Abrefa Buzia. Oko. Reverend Blue Riverson. Onene ma
Methodist.
Bebre ayimiame principal or Jame na otiti yen Reverend WHY Ametepe. Wo mu nyina fa entitiem wo mu a wo sa bi di dwuma.
Yeah, mentwa wo kasa no. Kwame. Kabila Matien Etienne. Masanga Etienne wo me class mu am kire na de.
Na wo kire na de ben.
Oh, you me kire na de.
Okay.
Yo. Na Kabila Oma podcast na edu bi a meti ya me de.
Okay.
Otabi bia otagina ne ya friend social capital. Suku old boys e mona ho ne ma. Papa pay.
And na kwam na kase de bi o de basket free.
Adwumaye. Woman pankitikiti bi. Obetu obon kakraka. Kabila tu awasem. Memu say oje ni school di. Na sa na te say banin. Bribia obekasa wo ye den obekwa kogina ni school ho ayo ne ye nyina ye ji en school dia sana kwa me wuje wo school kura dia ayo oboso mama wa oboso
yo Okwapman school PO box 99 Ekropa Ekwapim Semper Primus
yes.
Always first.
Wesley College is about 1927 even though it was established in 1922
yes. I mean say my year was
always first Semper Primus
if you know wo yimbe mu ojian yo
then
if you was either the first or with the first the
Chede I decided for nya on there
when you make me ojian I tell one find to school you
either the first or with the first
what you know was say
yeah didn't be a Semper Primus
Masa
Adantem
the verse or with the verse or everybody.
Adantem.
Quite me or everybody.
Mentasi.
Mentasa so that.
I'm a country minister. One course school no. Oma won kwan a better na.
Either the first or with the first.
Sectec educate for service.
Thank you.
Minister,
thank you.
They are hedging.
The hedge.
Yeah, hedge. You are saying one hedge. You can't be too sure.
Okay, say Yemura, I will friend domestication.
Latin.
Na, but I wear registration or electoral commission will be saying, he not obey and animate. Was one your beer.
Oh, me and the scientist. Some many or dang that and baby, my 7. I said,
I also what traffic mumpo.
And there's all animate to coffee for me, coffee for me, info. Now, what's in there? Oh, I am your babies here.
Educate for service.
Young papa than Latin, Yami funny currency. That's why I am your babies here. On I can say, I will piece of them. Your fries are one back, your fry one back. CCI, you have one back, obey Pinso. Pinso. Educate for service, and yes, tech. Modiano. Opinion, I a governance and political scientist. Says so, your director, Center for European Studies, University of Ghana, Legon. By your studies and pay a Ghanaian
politics. Political studies.
And for the first time, the Kang Fourth Republic. I don't think that I'll be wrong to say. So the first time, ad hoc committee, essential probe. Mijedi any Kang Fourth Republic. We win. Nimfiase. What the 7 grounds be at was a Urofuriata Onyane Juma. Also, feed there be Ubeyano. Na what ye pay NPP Mrachebe Jafo. And I'll be guafu. Kang was the 80 of them says was were 98. One son can humbium. Say Chinchinia Papano on Fanejuma and Toho. And pay any around the appear could be attraction commosi with immediate effect. As in Primpiara with regard to some Fanejuma to Nyasa the business of government in parliament or whatever through him no. And Yadia will be a wedgman. Near Bobo Bay and near Queen in Airby, Unudeng.
Kwame.
Yeah.
Mawache.
Yeah,
Tifo.
Your opinion. Yeah, you so.
Be answer. Mr. Radem Paboma, sir. Or than 1 year Juma.
Amen.
Ding more many.
Amen.
Dana da.
Amen.
You. Kwame.
Yeah.
Near Equi. Mitier. Me jing my son. Tie. Nam a song, sir. Me sir. Eh. Near my boba. Nemum and your bonnet. Ninty, Miss and your body, and say, democracy. I ordered one memuno.
Yeah.
Which are waving much remedy. Medito Asuma, would be a juma, opens your own vanilla juma. Nemumnia, your cornea benyanano, a yaman waterca. Democrats in them crabata pa concasepa nemera. And ninty adibia yeno. One farm farmer council. What will pity to you? Engozife. Na Oshe, Yemfi near my classmate and the appear Kubinum. Wadano.
Oh, classmate name.
Oh, you, yeah, political science. 1998, you will go only a Japan messa where my classmates.
Oh, I see.
Na Utie Mura and the appear Kubi. One has some more about your bontum. Near the Kamano was a winning about at your watching. Ura. Ufurata omfane kumanto
yo
one ura edubrahin
yo
na won anye saa wo betwe won abanga dwuma ebegu egu omfa won samka na honema wo ba bonten be kasai yete ananse bon chenyin anche wo sang so ba bonten biu se o won ahia omamfanin na wafinte su pebia to won anum enu nti wo kan won asam kire no okay so o muntwen na owurei yem koma ye ne IMF idi no ye ni nwie na fe wo wi a onye budget no onye nim no wonye na fe ne keka ho kakra bi no wo wi a nkomon wo be fa fi wa akọ ba bi
appropriation bill no yo
na wo kan sa akasa no Anthony pebia so mo menwa Anthony pebia so eno de eba nsada mankrofo kura sopa won kura kesi aden na won adan won ho bia buroni na wore ye sa ne men enye won no wose enhyew e very shewa e fe mu se da bi won sa nsungu so no ho ne ma ɛno nkɔda ankyɛ ananse bɔ nkyɛ nyin ɛna yɛn wura kyɛ mensa bonsu afiri baako ɛyɛ joy na ɔkasa wɔ so na obisa no se nti kosidan no so se no kura yɛ kɔkɔso ni nyinaa nti nsɛm no ayɛ nta yo anasa ahenasa afei ade kye yɛn na wɔn aba abɔnten bio se owuro furata ne wɔka n'asɛm wɔ parliament ayɛ nipa bi abɔ no so bo ɛno nti ɔman mmarahyɛ bagua no atena ase hwehwɛ mu adanda mu wɔ hɔ no wɔn asan abɛso sɛbe mi wura ne mmene se wansi fam a wɔn anyi na di a wɔn pene na kwa me masema mi bize ne se mi wura no mu aduowotwe ne wo se wo yan aduokono wotwe 98
yeah
dan na wo hwehwe if say madwum afi ase ye mena won anamon no wotu no twi wo kan o se kosi enkosi koda muse owura ni nsi fom muso mampanin na makasa mate na sopam efi aden na papa agu afusu yi efi mu say karaken onsi fom
and me no classmate and ya pia ko bi kasa no o say mra won your mampanin hia wie nkomo bi efi di achi bai no ebu won animtia eno achi no so wo hwese na yereko na wo jedi se papa na nka so roforiata na chiri ono akokan wo begwam wo AG afunhie bi mu say ono na sebe onim ni oreye na enintin sansem ni bi oreka no amfa nidi na obu ama mrahye begwafo no nti sese kwa de wan sesa wan adwin se ani unsi fam primprin yara
kwawe
yaja
amanya som no ye okasa bi a yeka usura ni udi nsu ensuro sabuti ase wo be ye hyewa wonya hyew wo be yinwa wonyenyu won kasa no wo ko nganim won aba won achi ne wan ne yemfa na ewunsunsan so eno na hawo men ene den ebedu ba bi a sebe mempanimfo no wo kasa obi antie ebi se won ene den won de wo ke yi a ere nche wo be san asakra won anu bi o na saade no wo de yamanyosam a akutia wo ene den wo kasa obi ntie wo ka obi mfa afei wo reka ehiasem asempa no na obi afa no tra enunti migedi se mempanimfo no wo ko won anim yi wo be ye hyewa wonya hyew wo be nwuna wo nyanwu na afei asem na da won koma so no se wo sura wonka wo kan so ya me ka kire o misi wo mpisi won taze won suro na ye se wo be ka na wo suro dia ene nka kwara dan asem ni mun na muse opening ni si for mashi o mampanin wa kire na adwene wo ho na ho ne afei de masan aba ebe so mampanin menawa eso obi amenwa dabi neka nti asem no medwen ho amenti ase na emom yere koyen anim no mekai won se saa suban no asotwe wo ho eba ne saa wo mensin ana sa wo mpeso aso constituency na mekere wo nkura wonyuni esane se wotie won kasa ni nyina no gina se wore ye saa de ewo ne won ehunti enefe nia won a wo mpeso aso no constituency na ka kire won enunti den na fe de won aka kire won bio enunti saa de na wo ye no wore ma adwunu ma ye me na eba ne saa nso ya nkyerase ya wo ho bi wo no se eyo tan bi na mo de ye ana odo ana menyu hu na mo dwen ti na mo ye saa ubon se yen adwena yen ntanta obi betu madwen hu se ene sebe yen owuro forata na mo mpen otan hu ara kwa na so eno ne ana eya nua mo nandi na mo nkyerɛkyerɛ mu na mo nkamasem yebetie sanya no na mu madwene ne se nia yen ofurata yen wura ofurata na da no ene se na oman no kon ebedu baabi ebe hawo yen enunti na mo yesa na mo ye esane se mo do mo party mo do mo manga mo be no so nadi e se wo fi ase kan asa kasa no nipa bi sori kasa bebre na wodwen ho a kasa no wo kan ne edikan na tasum ene den wo party mu na se party no biribire kwochewa wo de onansi wo na wo kan na mpanin ese wotie na sopam ade pa wo de adwuma mo be kasa no wotie mo afei makasa wie mo nso machi opening oda mu nyina no uso ono so aka mate NDC fo no kra ebo wo henya bi na wote as case oh se mo pese ye nwuro furata osi forma ene ne hina no benya so pare we enya ni guan awo nipa ba me hunim se sab enye nipa nyina na sebe wo nyama
Debi
nti debi wo ho na wa bo guan wo fie wo be anopa wo be hwe no wa we a ene se wo nya pa se mo pese mo pam ye nwuro ofurata na NDC fu se oh ye nkura ye adwen mo nom ye mo nwan ne enko mo se debi na okwan na won nam so no mo mpe oti ye won kasa
yo me bisa won wase ekwan a wonam so ne niema wore kegu papa
yo wosu won pe me te won kasa na se esa ne se ye won kwanta bebiri na nya kwanta ni nyina na de enko the promised land ho so wonim sa no kware na eni ti wo chirechire mu ni nyina enti na nka ma asem na ato asom ne eto so ya bien na nkrofo nso abom so bo se wo hwe ayi wo friend MPP adabia won kasa ne se ye wonipo ye wodom a ye de bon yade won a won adwenu mu piu won a won adwenu anyin a woni mu de wo ho nti adan na economy ayesei sawti ase sai ni par wo wahi enu nti wutie ye nwura subin MP na oso won ma sai ni par mrem na obi hu se ahokeka wo ho na wonye na ade ni nye sa asem eto asom sawti ase efei na eno nso erebua party ne se enye family and friends sawti ase inti se o ma wo cousin no ye nwura president kura ma ne cousin no kura si forma nipa foforo kura wo party na wo beye na wo beye aso ani efe won a ne do party no na wo dwen ho won komoni bi ne se wo be ko campaign na wo ko campaign na osansa fa de o de kire den na mo de kire bo adwuma ye nwura akufu ado na adwuma o ye fi 2017 no besi 2020 ye nga de na ko so hwe na wa pass e man max isi ye nwura ya sang ni tumi ama ofiase nti ofana etuso ya bien asam foforo na ha na tese wo hwe se ye nwura ne betuma yibribia enso ya ebediba be dead na ye ngina so na wode ato aba nti won a do party no won hu sansem ya ha won nti wo pese wo ye se daachi bi ye betuma nya party ni betuma nya legacy bi ejapade bi yo nti maka sansem nyina na fede ade nkwoche a masanga sakra sakasa muna muse muna mukan yo se matie owura kufu ado na ne kasa na waka mude be adwuma efede ade anche ade ansa masanga dan mo ho won komono na won anamuntin anamuntu no eye ma adwunu mo na
sebro fu what's only a food doesn't change his mind
you sir adwunu sakra
enti so won anya adwunu sakra sanya won
adwunu sakra ho na adwunu sakra ne masakra ochina masakra no debi wo se sipi na sita bifem so ti ase wo be sakra wa adwene na mum unduru sakra wa adwene da bia wuri tu nan sa onipa bi anya undi esa say oh kase beba na say oh kwa me woni mun o be sakra na adwene se siamfra mabo o be sakra yum muna osu muna o be sakra da bi wo betuma sakra wa adwene na mum udu ba bi a wo de wonan si form wo ke say aha na mekọ na ho na ayem adwene mun na ne etuso ya bien eyo fa na dikan nti mesere me wura no mun say nia woka no wonsi pi wonsi ta na wonka bi won finte super bi ntu yanga num na yetume kasa ye na ba bia wonam no ye hu so yetuso ya bien yan committee no ani adwuma woye kwame wokankan omani mrapon a eye constitutional oman addition won niam bebre so yo kwame o constitution wo ho article 23
article 23
yo kan bibi wo ho na mansan tie
me hese me ho 23 wo ha 23 wo empoebra na me hwe wanim oh ko wani me frosoro 23 reche poebra okay wa betwem. Okay, me do 22. Administrative justice.
You.
Administrative bodies and administrative officials shall act fairly and reasonably and comply with the requirements imposed on them by law. And persons aggrieved by the exercise of such acts and decisions shall have the right to seek redress before a court or other tribunal. And near 23.
Kwame 23 no ni nyina so ya ne amefefi mu a mede kamekasa na say we administrative officer Mra chere say eso we fair. We are reasonable. So when was akasa?
Yo, fairly and reasonably.
Yo. Esa ne say omang no mra no ma ho kwan say ye gina ho ma wo. We kunwa na woto so nti. Wo gina ho ma omang no. Na we adwuma nso mra kan. Nti wore ya ye fair. Wo hwe parliament what is asem ye koyi ya. Yenwura bagben. Dwem ho a na oye say committee mra na wo mehwe sa azemu.
Yeah.
Omu say afenun obi a kire na dwene wo sa asemu ho. Yew. Ene onyame nchaade committee no won awon committee na tenase. Na wo yes adwuman. Na kwame sanko constitution no article 296.
296 the be
plus B
296 we actually remember also
296
me do 174 me do 296 bebe mprim yara me share 296
296B
okay horrible tobo ya se horrible mprim
matter
into 78 84 89 93 into no, 296. I'm going to do 293. 296B. 296B. The exercise of the discretionary power shall not be arbitrary, capricious, or biased, whether by resentment, prejudice, or personal dislike, and shall be in accordance with due process of law.
Kwame wo hwe mra yenwura no ma wo parliament wo adwuma ne kese ne constitution
yeah
ne edi ho standing orders na constitution no kire se wudu ba bi na hu mra mra ne nheda nkire nsine tawa asem bi hu we use discretionary power so what you say wankasa udwen ne ma bi hu na de abetu abonten so what you say na mum esa ne se saade no we ya ubituma ya mfomso nti obo kokko so what you say as ade a mema ho kwan se fa wadwene kire wadwene wo sa asem hu na mum wo re kire no hwe saade ye if so one hwe ya adepa na opesa wo ye no we ubituma say no eno ne ayi wo fra menya lawyer wo na mum kire madwene 296B nti o se eho no you should not be biased. You should not sani man not chire ha nti ohwe saade na no so what as we ye nwura bagben na ohwe ade na o se be me de be ma committee na nhwe wo hwa what one report number ye de be we adwuma one sa report no say wo hwe standing orders minimum say wo bi a nwura ka
minister
nwura kwa bila wo bi wa ha obetimi de afemo medicine mape wo hwe standing orders 106 na you 106 Kabila kan post secondary school bro for no be ne yanko 106 I wo friend 106
one no
there be mpacho start me or you 106
yeah. The House may pass a resolution to remove the President, the Vice President, Mr. Speaker and Deputy Speakers, and a vote of censure on the Minister of State. The House may consider such motion and come to a decision or refer it to a committee on a motion by any member.
Kwame, aha na mawo. Ni titiru baby o kire say what they are someone be ma committee na won ahwem. Wo hwe yen wura babgena. So kwen no fa so. Na o de ma committee. So committee a nei wo we opa won won hwe na won bobo asem no na won fam nti mrane yenam so ya nia etua so bio wo ho se won asua mra ba kire wo se yan kasa kure wo men ha su shefa umuya enu nti sasamba utie nia won abo no kwadun utie nasam no nonso nia ono so bo no kwadun utie na nti untie baako utie bien aha na ha enu nti bra nsemu nyina bai no na wo hwe constitution no ma o kire wo se se woreye no standing orders no nefa baby o kire wo se so woreye wo debate ana wo kasa wo motion o sensha no ho a minister no otumi trem sa wote ase otumi trem
ntina not obi
na ayi we defend no ho
108
8C yeah AC also otumi trem we defend no ho na wo hwe parliament adwuma mi wura wa ye ayi wo friend den minister na ko parliament da wonim se parliament mra na ma ho kwan se nipa bi beba parliament chamber ni mu ho wo hu se sebe wo ya ho mra na ma ho kwan nti minister nde obetuma ko se minister so ko wo ko yinsema no na ne lawyer se wo ti ase eni nti na me hu se adwuna tuku a wo de ma meka committee wo so won ko hwen na ye ne kwan asempa na fe nipa no so opa won aha ne ha yo nti nia kakra mehu ni na ne mehu ne se ereko wawa fe memra adwuma na wo ye no se wo ti ase parliament na ma ho kwan ama yenwura ofurata ode ne lawyer aba ho na nkasa ato na mefiase ahwe adwuma no wo ye so eso ani a wo ye ne nche dakoro na yen hu na mum mede wo bisamia so far so good ene den wo hwe nsem a wo bisa won papers a wo de ba mountain so eya dance krata a wo de abegu ho na so bo no ho ngabo ni nyina o se ni ameken kasa ameken mi nyina so ni wo de paper abeto na wo bobo hu bisa questions edu ba bia e wo mu se koma kosoro pa na mum ni aye me da mehu kakra wo mu ne se won a wo ye mpanimfu a wotua saa ku nanon meka ayi chairpersons no yo yenwura Katie Hammond eni yenwura ayini yo wotumi ma abu jo ko koma ba form edu ba bi kura no bi kasa no kura mbon enye ne parliament pe ana parliament kasa enye de sebe enye fe enye akono sebe na ngaza wo kire na ojetum na watwe asan me madam fo owura ejapa mesa o kan kasa bi no o kasa mi wura da bi o so wo misram ni amekan na ayem fom so matwe asan edwuma ne deni efe edu ba bi na niema bi wonte ase wo bisebisem na wo ka kire won tobu ase enya de a ete se uhunehunu bi a tobu ase no bi ankyereke nti wo kire won adwene mi wura gabi kura o ka se wo ba be wie won adwuma nran o se wo ma minister in 48 hours na on fan koken kan niema no so mra na o me defend no ho mi je de se nia ekon ne kwan anen mempaibo enne se sania won afiase no ye de saa be kwa wie na mum asam no won atumi enya abufu enya dede na mum wo behwehwe mu na omen ye hu no kware wom eye saa sobo na won abo miwura no ono so wa ma no kwan no wa be kire bra ne edika no wo kan se obetuma ba betina mu defend no hon saa honum standing orders honum no eye ma adwunu mu na se obetuma ba betina mu na me lawyer nso de onto member nti e me de se ne lawyer wo ho na onene kasamafo nti ne ekoyi afi wo hwe questions na wo bisa na ewo mu se bi wo ho a na emenga asem no kora na mu mpanimfu no bogu na mu wo ma wo kwa asem no nti wo hwehwem adwuma no koso fefefe na nia mesra ne se wo momodin na ye hwehwemu papa nkosi awie efse saa ade a ye nyina ni nsunsanso ya ne se o man sika nkonta ne nhihye ne epese ejina ho na ejina ho pen efse da na ye ho kire yan akakra bi ne ye koyen mama ye papa IMF mabo dendeng saa de me gedi se ese sutu etwa ene den kwame o men bi ani ho a waye a eye IMF na abran saa de say ebia na obi nim bibi fofora me hu ye obetumi de aba na bibia no wo be so wasen na mum edu ba bia wo be gya kwa me wo ka say ye mofora nsebe say ye na no mo yen ye meremei na wo kire nsebe se ne wo ya wodwo nso ye sati nyinga won kire nsa ade ne bio kabila ana na wo san kire wo
correct
dabi nti wodu ba bia wo gya wo yen na yen agina yen nanso etese yen ankasa ye hu se obi be ya mawa ntese wankasa wo hu na dada na yekọ saa honom kọ pebosia no emma wo nkọ wanim so wo hwe omen ya niema bebira akonya tia yen na ne ama niema ye den ama yen mere kire ni general sam so no se kwame wo hwe niema bebira akonya tia yen ne ye se ne ye niema fa so wo ti ase ye niamafa se niema ni wo na ye toye mbuase na ye ni ye som so a menni ne se de yamba bedu ba bia yen adui na me kire for public nyina so wo hwade so wo ko IMF a bibia no niema bi ne gina ho discipline and resources oma osika obeso ping ye enunti yensu ya bibi wo saade no se yensu ye ba ye fimu fia ye be discipline so what you say so wo hwe corruption keta se hye no pro a enenam tie BBC news was were established anti-corruption court in the world na mo na bibi kasa kire ma adwene se ene se Ghana nso ye betume bue corruption court o so what you say I use special prosecutor ne nkwa hon kra de attorney general ma ho na bia yen amani tumi se fa nipa kosa court no ko bo nkwa adu na wo hwe corruption court ebe ya nije na ebe bo en e so wo hwe keta se hye ne pro sika efa yensa gu ya kwame e doson papa eno nkoda se wo hwe sika emini through auditor general
report
niema kefa yensa enye sa bang na ewia na mum ISS 7 abanga ye ni ha na afa yensa se ye toto sa de ye ba boen efei wo hwe bribi to se to sa bang ne kese se ne sofa na ho niama adan na ye megina kura se 19 cabinet ministers se ne constitution na kan ndi sa ne me nyina ye tutu ni ya na efei ye hwe na podcast ye friend public policy failure ewo ye na manya sunu papa se if so wo hwa niema ha wo ye ni nyina na policy failures those wo papa and then so we inflation we be say who say policy na policy how do you track it na we policy we we ne last end no policy cycle we say evaluation assessment na we assessment na uhu niema bi esa uhu say policy ne ye nti maintain it yensom policy ne ye ento nkyene policy ne reform ubi sa he sa ne metoto ye wo memo efi 1992 besi ne ewo ye nsika nsam ene amanyo sam no ho ne man policies ye de babonten ye nsa da nhwe ebi sa wo hwa na wo hwe inflation se na inflation kwa ubi sa wo nse nti bo metrake ne den na policy ye wo ho no ma achieve me results ana me achieve ye sa wo ti ase
yo
na wo ye sa de na uf inflation wo beba the health of economy no wo kirasia inflation kan ufu a oba balance of payment ufi wa obebe bi say debt aka emene yen ibi say ye hwe ne den wo hwe na wo ye wa assessment wo be say ahaya to sin ahai enye ahai eye enunti ye hwe sa ne ma na ebetuma boa yen so what you say na ni nyina wo kan boma wo ye policy assessment and wo tumi be gina won nan so say oh policy eye ana enye na no na ma wo tumi si gina bi a eye gina pa mi je de say sa ade a wo ye wo parliament wo ye na kronkron na e bawie na committee ni ye na adwuma me de me wa yirihye mu wo parliament so wo be ye adwuma pa wo ye man a ye be hu ye be nya desua bi wom na babu ayen na yen kai say wo so oru afurata wo pese osi form fine o ha woni ho wo wi a committee in the one report baba ye be hu sa na ete na mum wo re policy a public policy no do man na no ene ne cabinet ministers na wo fiase na wo wi a won aba ne ayi wo friend implementing bodies ana won a wode mra ne be ye adwuma ebi ni economic management team da fe wi a waba ministry nti me je di say sa ne me nyina be mayen asuade na the cabinet headed by the head of state if you are yaba economic management team wonso obehu say na adwuma no cover na fe wo wi a waba the ministry implementing agencies or body no wo hwe sa ne me nyina wi a me je di say ani ato sin ye be hye na ma ni achia ye betien nia ebu kura ne be maso agina kwa me manu ato
me na me da wase se wanu ato ewo yen komodi mu ye Dr. Kwame Asante, Director Center for European Studies, University of Ghana, Legon. To Kwame na or to Kabila? That is the question. Kwame na Pochobrim. Mr. Kabila and no na Kwame na say be kasan. Eka wa friend then
Asomaba.
Wow, brother.
Harry.
Inyim dundudo.
Oh, no, Chacha, I'm not saying American. Issue Pumpa, I want to American.
Inyim Osende, I say, can you please carry on with your program? Leave us alone. Now, Obi say, tell the honorable ex-minister to not go there. George Nozo Onobeng. And Ura Francis Dazi also me too. I believe in my UPSA. Well, okay. Quick question for you to me. Truth stands. Tell Ray positive.
That's right.
And Kwamna Nana Cass now kind. Nana Cass. So we said the Nana Cass Kabila just mentioned is my maternal uncle. I congratulate Nana Cass on his retirement last week.
Oh,
yeah.
What retirement?
Wow.
And then Professor Ransford Jampo. Ochiame Kwame Asante makes me a proud Equiapim too, even though I'm also a good Fanti. My regards to him and good morning, Chairman General. The man is an Ochiame, but greetings to my Fanti brother, Uncle Kwamena, and that my two known former student and great friend Kabila, Professor Ransford Jampo.
Professor Jampo say. Professor James Jampo, my friend Osofo. The thing is REV Jampo. Osofo.
Yo.
Me that's one who am. Yo. Me ba now. Ye di nkomo pebi.
Na kwa me kaja say ye nkomo no ye wie nti me twa no.
Ochemi aminim kasa Prof Wasuma. A positivity. What's the main control? The truth stands.
Oh, I know ye.
Vandals.
Na what is doing there, Mama Khan?
Inyon.
Yen to me. More kind of Mama Khan or no control. Harry. Oh, my man. Oh, yeah, indefensible. Oh, yeah. Into my career, which I is when you're on the left or right.
Either the first or the first.
I be ready to move test when you are this. I say, oh, left or right to some more. Why? Kwame, I'm sure I'm a pen chair. Wait, say, from pim, can't film from Manton.
Major.
They done better about the Premier Million. Quick. See, on your part of all synopsis. Oh yeah, ma answer. I'm the Accra International Conference Center. On come. Now, so many do share. A man paying up with you. Kwame.
I mean, say,
and my walk with Cadenezi, my nas Cadenezi, neighbor pay me there. Opina. As some of the fun one, what could be. That far, a man paying the bezechi. Oh, yeah, Ura Alaji Mahmoud Baumia. Kwame, no response. No response. In 10 Ojiando there. Hey, I do cry. Oh, yeah, sonku. Wama bom. The mail to Moonwest war, the most some man. I don't say, and Pema some war. I crying now, one could see the Intum Namfa won't some beam but one only said your musu. And now, me, Nanjina war, the on for cream war, proin a catastrophe shaddy. Hey, honor the Ayasun Kukra, Obia in your power. Non for now, some bata. Quick! Marka consistently or Mangana. Share Obina the Bayo. Kwame, up to this point, Obina the Bay. Into one front to whom Obina the ban, but Premenda Yanyim. We are the Nanyim and the Mua Obotu no watch there and pa. On your request. Mawake on Yamibia, but Premende, Kwame, no such response, robust response. What does that imply? Na, who synopsis Kwame, or you loaded, and see, or a matter on its own. Now, me come at the accountant there. dem opeyina we be do man dodo na sesiara or preview do obasia aba kwame calculation na ne danye osuafo no kasan ose over $200 million.
Yeah.
A woman fund the $200 million in Pokeke. And now, or the wadi sadan impimenum. Sakwame, at the cha, Moko ye, a down Kubiara by $40,000. So we deliver 5,000 housing units now. 5,000 our retain. Baby, ma wo biara retain, e wo hen ma reko kumase, reko tamale, reko barga, reko wa. 5,000 na oh there abandada former president Mama Danu ajebosa kwesi broyin ni sike opepepe ahebie $200 million. Odis adankra impimanum sike no ye $200 million. We tell mu 98% ni cheda mana oye opebie apepe ebien ahebien ni mbubum ohan we tell mu edokun awotwe no chede ya kan no che we twewe eda impimanum na odo oban ye nya da impimanum eda opi na ahanum opi na ahanum no krampo aye kan krampo mena sa wodi ai akache fo nsam trofo yi ho ai camera bi kagina ho na sa wo hwe na kira bohu na bia wa aye dan na mom mamobo minister nso mbonyin de ncha by now kwame odan cha omama oya cameraman wotubu kona capture o capture ni na magana fo hu de mo so de sagrami housing project oya tontro wa osu a onye za otumi di mu prakopia onyimpo botum atrem mena oya apem ahanum instead of oya mpimanum apem ahanum na wodi da miskan a waje na to wodi si mpimanum wodi si ape ahanum no so mpo nya da wewie amampan da dia nsa na adwumayen. This is the man who is lingering in the corner do pedosa obebo na da mabi na no ye nyina na tum wo hode obegina ma ya asia to aba man ma wasia aba yo mampan 4 years re-election no dey da madi na nde ya constitution chede so tum mpo ba mfa na apɛ kash da men fam dum ya no fam nchen na dem amazing kama kan ma wo hia nyimin obaya ogwanhwafo a odo ne man obo ne man ho ban na da ba dwen oman enyima obokɔ amanfo bedi ye obayo no na impoji anchi a na wa kran mu asam wa ka to trodo quote and quote mass madra abana ye koto notin na kwame ono oyencha da ba ma kada the premier maye enti oye sagramin monko odo because me there another time ono ye will commit fully to it na me ye nchori we fi mama nchie bombe be ma hye bia me wa ne pe echi me the brother a lot me the wa kan kwame me da hode ni nyaari gina ye oye ad hoc committee begins censure probe. Seven grounds laid for his removal. Vorata counters proponents Friday. Kwame obi ori say say na censure vote of censure on anybody. Kwame Merriam Webster dictionary. Mocheni a vote of censure no kwame do say a vote of no confidence.
Yeah.
Yes. Na mocheni there or a formal vote by which the members of a legislature or similar deliberative body indicate that they no longer support a leader, government, etc. If you add the definitions, they tell you they do it by way of a majority vote. In some manner, I'm me, and I'm a kind of Cassami, Nitaba mind there. While Member Odu Pompon Bidra and Pompon Bidra, Bon number Shebagum, another Yamber Shebagum Pa, and one Akaya won't subabi Akadam Shebaguma. enwo na waka ho ma aman no mui na nchechere waka ho enti wotum gina bochenku de ade bi akodo a enya onso yen onye yefe da men nsaso nti ye gina do na ya mama nso yin ate de osimasi na adwuma ana nzi ya bi na ade bi anye yefe nti yeyi jedi woni mu bio ni taba yin vote of censure na a minority for was able to go ema no ad hoc committee aban ni tetebe ma yin na kwame professor a lot of constitutional references mass mokobi ozikan article 82 as parliament may by resolution supported by the votes of not less than 2/3 of all the members of parliament pass a vote of censure on a minister of state. That's 82.1. 82.2. A motion for the resolution referred to in clause 1 of this article shall not be moved in parliament unless so. But Monham 4.
82.4.
Yeah, 82.4. A minister of state, in respect of whom a vote of censure is debated under clause 3 of this article, is entitled during the debate to be heard in his defense. Na Kwame said a tawpa na semakan or your vote of censure. I will fight the constitution somehow. Say equal or your Kwame 69, article 69. A chair queen. Yes, bayi. O man pain if you the mokwana so na yedi o man pain ne be de chi sufio. Kwame, the constitution has been meticulous, methodical, and systematic. Points us to the way. Censure. Ma impana ye boniti du tonton yenjini ntum. We must have a guidance. Or the BB checking BB constitution points us to something. Say that to capture details in Yampo. Then just an act or a legislation born out of this to give us the details into ye because coming. What this means is simply the possibility of this article being adopted for mischief. I should mean Kwame. I ask myself there. Sanction, what would trigger Banzama Nobama Parliament? Obakeda was a vote of censure. But it not trigger. Is it one that is subjective? Is it one that by a certain feeling, our instinct? Into ye jinado ye jin.
And I jinado.
And yes. What's that Kwame? Many opportunity neither. Man found to one temum, but the 2 hours chada na walk with him. But Matuma may trace I can be fine. 7 grounds. Ozikaya Kokubakun last week or so, whether I'm right or wrong, whether Monday was more of Monday who program more of than oil ball.
Ended on the air World Cup, ball. Yes.
Monday, but the Kokubakun test about last week. So loaded. Mauka or conflict of interest. Conflict of interest in Kwame. Kunya ache. Sir Bobby Sombo or your public officer. One conflict of interest. One the Musumbona. Supreme Court in Pontumko. Intum Koyomu Supreme Court. Osane. Ibinumukra the dam Sombon the ball. Or your Binuma Land Commission. The ball. Oh yeah, ma papa ina where you baby call. Oh yeah, obitebi lamte. Kwame. Supreme Court tira one. What's ho? Masawa oh yeah constitution. Say the conflict of interest. Forum no ya. Yenyi Supreme Court. Yenyi jurisdiction. Baby ma ibotu ma ko. Kwame 287. 1. an allegation that a public officer has contravened or has not complied with the provision of this chapter shall be made to the Commissioner for Human Rights and Administrative Justice, and in the case of the Commissioner of Human Rights and Administrative Justice, to the Chief Justice, who shall, unless the person consent, makes a written admission. Take note of this. Makes a written admission of the contravention or non-compliance cause the manner to be and cause the manner to be the matter to be investigated. Kwame me keke si den ma 7 grounds here what the kwe mo de him wodum pa in there oya opanyini a wo boniti du tontoe o de na adwuma a oya data bank oman se ye kapɛ amano de bosebia wo ekuaku bi ana adwuma bi a wo yimidin se wora wo bi a nko baabi nti onyande fiti amna president Kufuor na abredo a yakɔ first euro bond ema NDC fo bai ni nyina na adwuma oye data bank yimidin na wo wan oni da wo hia ekutuma kan yadam oman baby no do bosan nti their bank has been featured yada nanguti on oya adwuma nkunku a wokeka ho nti ma minority wo gina do nwankasa so wa bemin papa na adwuma na ka ho bi na sesi am wo gina do inde oya finance minister na adwuma osaso se wo kopɛ bosa wa amnada na adwuma no ogina me bi into conflict of interest. No problem about it. But Kwame, what I want to somebody parliament in Shishum. Constitution is sooner. Kwame, hey na me bia yeshanasi. Constitution achim and my other white chemkako. Supreme Court batanya. And one wejuma wada ma hon there. Se bibi wo constitution munasi and tasa yanko when you mon chim. One chema to also there. In your crampa ye chimin, ye need the mutumin.
But that's what I'm not quick back to Ben.
Fantastic.
And also baby on what's that?
Fantastic.
Also
good.
Article 287.
Yes.
Conflict of interest matters is always charged. Yeah.
Bombay. Kwame, what about some more? Now me peda me in some be basabi few and tantam. Then Kwame, I will bring my contribution to a closure. Now, mbeda so when you coin wa bembi. Share 7 grounds. I'm the watching into legal and economic. Now, Kwame, a mamindin come share a legal. Legal, a minority leader, no lead charge. Kwame na no somewhere there conflict of interest. Na impa ojimuma. Oya ofuriata Gabi Asari Ochedakun already na co-chair, and that's another place I have a difficulty because Kwame this in between in parentheses so that I can continue. Oya 8 member. This is a highly divisive, politically divisive matter. I mean, are you not sure that they can be bogged down by the even number of the committee?
Until now, 50-50.
Oh my goodness! Because Kwame, there were matters which had come up or which came up, and not required one meeting caucus, assuming they remain, and it's a possibility, highly possible under this political climate. I'll tell you, it was 4-4. If the speaker so on that green one, considering the numbers. And again, how the minority were charged and said that they were putting all their last on this censure. He needed to be, but you need a result. Or the baby fumba. The committee wire anaya our co-chair Abem. My understanding of a chairman is when there is a tie, then he casts what we call the vote, the
casting vote.
Casting vote. Kwame, akayan aniana. That is a problem. That is a difficulty. It's a difficulty, and that could stall the progress of the committee's work. I pray the there could be cross voting. There is a mejitum, nti Marco join, so mejitum, nti mabaha. But otherwise, the 8. And see, once I'm done within the parenthesis, now let me go beyond it. Kwame, share somewhere, Haruna, so Dusu, other Ben. Sir, yeah, chim the conflict of interest or the kwashaj wa. Co-chairman, or yeah, Dr. Ayeni. Nika sign there. Ayeni, yes. Nika sign there. One time on the floor of parliament, a member of parliament posed a question. My minister no query. Obi said there. Oh yeah, Euro bond. Ahin na yaji. Eba oil institutions no were involved as advisors. That was the question that member of parliament posed. No quick no. That the co-chair reads this to mean a written admission. I don't know whether you get the point I'm driving at. Because Echo 287 now. Or Chade. Sir, conflict of interest in so ba focus charge. No mum. Say yimpana the conflict of interest in Sadri Banan. Sanankasa of Philippum. Na so tro. Not even an oral admission. Or tro there. Sumba is abomi meditum have written that yes, I agree. Then there's no, because that's the then there's no point proceeding to the forum of Shraj. The co-chair was taking the response in the minister's presentation in parliament
to mean
that constituted a written admission. Was amazing. But Kwame, even more critical, the economic front. You are censuring a minister. Here, marking kind be a mania, Ghana Web. As the 8-member ad hoc committee has begun its committee sittings today, November 15, 2022. The committee consists of 3 members from the minority side, 3 members from the majority side. During proceedings for the censure motion, one of the chairpersons of the committee, Katie Hammond, clashed with one of the members of the minority side, KCL Atoforson. But what is critical to me here is that Atoforson, the charges, Kwame Atoforson noted that instead of the government, the man whose flesh is on the chopping board is Ken Ofurata. But here, the accusers, this is what he says. Atoforson noted that instead of the government seeking fiscal consolidation, that is embarking on developmental projects, the government has only been engaged in frivolous expenditures that have elevated Ghana's debt position. Further, he attributed the cedi's depreciation to the unsustainable debt levels that have contributed to low investor confidence in the country. His focus was not even on Oforiata. His focus was on government. But, Kwame, Mr. O, Constitution ya so for 58. Also, the executive authority of Ghana shall vest in the president and shall be exercised in accordance with the provisions of this constitution. But Moyampa 58:4, except as otherwise provided in this constitution or by law or by a law not inconsistent with this constitution, all executive acts, Kwame, take note of this.
All executive
acts of government shall be expressed to be taken in the name of the president. This is the constitution. We are doing analysis of the charges. So let nobody say there I'm giving a certain backing to the minister. Yeah, analysis of the 7 grounds are what happened. Kwame constitution ya wonya da what the vote of censure. Constitution ni chede. Oya oshafu bia na mo biara obotu biara. Unless of course he's gone out of his authority. Unless that could be traced to his personal doorstep. But otherwise, if there are functions or if there are acts that he took as his official functions, the constitution says that all those are purported to be taken in the name of the president. Now, some more crowd was in there. A man paying them the Kwame Obua. And see, I know your position on cathedral. I mean, your position is that we could find elsewhere. You have not been happy where it's been located, and I'm sure the loss. Oh yeah, those who have also taken the flip side. I've said that centrality of our position, where we hover around, that is that quadrangle. That's where it will best serve our purpose. Argument are Abba on the other side.
I still disagree with them.
Fine. Tell you, I mean, also free speech. Into Kwame, a man paying, your man paying, you go a man paying before him. Oh yeah, diversified country. War a sum, yamisum, war a mambrem, Ning a man paying, you bear that in mind. In fact, there was one issue. Kabila court held the position there. Look, adeko, even though we are diversified, on board, or man do there, or man but to make jinanado na ekui for a particular cause. Able to me actually which you support more. Even though the president had that in mind, there about the Radasi, Bessie Cathedral. Na abeda Christosum nuku kase pintemfeni na wo manumun ebosom na wa paw be so ku a se siaro hye wonsem that this country, can we do something to support this cause? Dem na yetum ye de boa ibinum son aya bon na ya Christopher ya de de so ba na hanka sampo ne ya twen na ho ya twesan nti abaye twapia and this first some quoting there. Christo Doma wo man with the one some fatter there, the mum one to my ba abwa no Christo sumne pediaco, and this folk no way some what I am what trapia. And see what bo oh yeah or shafi somebody. Let it be and they place it in evidence. Let it be a man paying ofina so you try the kama or shafi there. Sike de me na fire seed money. Fasha asemo na wa dem wo gudu a wo ye wo raise the fancy one fan kan fam.
Ain't no a frivolous expenditure.
Kwame, the point is that if you say frivolous, who determines frivolous? For others, did you call it frivolous? For others, who determines frivolous? Tell me who determines it. We have placed the authority to run the affairs on behalf of this country in the president. That is not to say that the president can do anything at all he likes and he wants. That's not to say so.
Kabila say Ariana is a Kabila.
Kabila babo ada wom. Ai, je 37 anti mirum. Enti Kwame. O man paying na odi katan odi crawl minister ho. So we are odi body. Is that the point of the minority there that into other minister onye o man paying fimfam. Constitution so mark on 58 phone o man paying na ya to aba me no say ya campaign on power minister there because constitution says that all these functions he could do them directly. That's what the constitution says. All these functions, ministerial functions, all of them, he could do them directly. But the constitution is magnanimous enough. The bottom apobinum mawabua na aza da mun kofura ba pon na obayan kron wo edumanumun why ya or your wisdom. You go and you want to take this against the minister, and that the point is that they refer to parliamentary approval the way he's who tells you that this money couldn't have come from the vote given to the president? That is the office of the president.
Let the minister answer, not you.
I mean, but who tells you? We are all interrogating. That is why it is your signal. That is why we are here. If you look in one direction there, the president by that letter and subsequently the minister decided to go overboard, afar afield, to go to the consolidated fund to take those monies. That may be right, but it is not the only possibility. You don't see that over to when you can vote in one gasa budget in the more or man paying na so or the office of the president. The president must be capacitated, if you agree with me on that word, to enable him to do a number of things. ya wo behind the scenes oman payin o use na hoden oteboa oman no do oteboa and he must be empowered. It will tell you that the Mexican on the office of the president, and on the basis of that, the minister in order voting. Now, my material crown, Kabila, Mamma, you cry. Come
now.
Enida Kaka Moshe. The 7 counts. It is more like you have placed the minister at the bar of parliament. Need the machine, you have placed the minister at the bar of parliament. You have leveled a sumbo a song. Your lawyers. Na me me there. In trials, Kwame, they have something that is not conducive to surprises. Trials on your surprises there. Adibia Kwame no share a ukotokum. Name the opposing side minim. It's a matter about what somebody who pleading so can mamu. Na musumi ya na mayiri na all the point be na se pede e be before ba e amend court system no makwama the madin ya ba. Once what was happening or what is happening is adversarial. Abo yimpa no sombon. Kwame, you stick to the things which you have leveled against him as his quote unquote offenses. Nandida oba questions from the members of the committee. Kwame, there question me wa come ma do fi wo fa na empanu wo baby na wa kan gibe fi oyina se kase bi oso na se wo baby na wa maru de bi aka fi ka je tie baby goodness e ba di ye Kwame when it is so clear that 7 grounds of accusations, you stick to them because no the evidence is that bad. But as I've said, and I'm landing here, as I've said, maybe we may have to fault this constitution because it didn't give us clear way forward, the way to go about it. And again, this is our first time. But as a democracy, we will go and get better. Come on, Vincia.
Kwame so send the menyashi wa onipa na ajo time so nim sa.
Mokobna mre wo
mrinyu ho
abe mrinyu ho
nasa afa mrinyu na
18 minutes nkro
na 18 minutes one kro afa be 26
Kwame me bon modern say me bon me kasa no tofa
but bon tofa ma me sorry so because we don't compare second ananka doka baby
I loaded pi wo ha ma twitwa do
mpoin
me sha say free nyame pa wo kina ya wo November 17. Prempeh College said ya fibia o ye no.
Hey, doc.
Yeah, capital. Jason or sign appreciation lectures. There's a link to this discussion. Pearson, your first headmaster. Or sign the first black headmaster, Ghanaian headmaster. Appreciation lectures. First headmaster of
infant swim. And the brother okay.
Was the appreciation of fancy people? Yes, appreciation wasn't fancy people.
Prempeh College has fancy people within it.
We are proud to have given that to you.
As an alumnus of Pearson House, no. Kwame your motto here green shakan. Pearson House.
Yeah.
Kwame the topic for
either the verse or with the verse.
Harry Benyo
Obinfo Dr. Patrick Ewana China Nyamepa Obekasa na Obekasa fa topic atifi semne ye who will lead us tomorrow.
Patrick Ewana Chelsea.
Yes.
I
want to believe sir he will be talking about who should lead us tomorrow. Na yahwe qualities be SSA yahwe Chairman General wo hwe ye man ya bakosema from the very foundations ya man yosem say be aman yosem no akoye ye twe ye ho ase hwan na ye betumi ase ne kese hwan na ye betumi agu n'animu ase kese sin say hwan na ebo ne ho modin akọ n'animu a esese ye ma no so efa no so eta na chi ema o man no ko gina pen ye didi mo a dia bebedru ene afi 2019 ensem bi sisi wiase afọ na nyina ne ye man mu ha chairman general a ema ye kwan say sabre no be kai ameka say adisuade bi wo mu esese ye fa na ye de sesa ye kwan a ye fa so ye man amanyosem ane oman yimpuntu ohun komodie de me hwe ne amasi kono chairman general ye nye ya dwen say be sua bibi if you say ye nye ya dwen say ye be bre ye ho ase obenfu efrimamo etro ne nwum bi ade ketekete a esombu kokroo ne ahobrase eye odasani fa onyame de eye ne famro so na nipa ye be bre ye ho ase a enke be boa ye pa sagleme project asem no chairman general migusu ye ho hwehwemu ntimi nka ho asem bia ne
saglemi
me da se ti no ye menu apani saglemi me ye ho hwehwe bi mu hwehwemu bi but the meka kitwa bi ni say mete say na nsem bi akoso a na sese nke bi komra nim minim de enti a enkomra nim ema ni nyina embeda ho adipefe ma ye hunu kwati kwan ene nema bi a na akoso a enye na ye kan sam ewa afidie so ema ne kosi hodmo a na o man no send ye si ye ye talking about the right forum for conversations that looks forward. Chairman General.
Karamofe.
Sanja. Hey, this is my opinion. Mene minister ya adwene say the National Constitution Article 82 ama direction and I say directive to say the Oma ewo Article 69 say ye pese ye tu mampani ana mampani abedi akire ana speaker of parliament ewo parliament a kwan a akwankyira ye mfa so ana nsamoni kwati kwan a ye betumi agina so edi adwira aye akruche ayi mampani na bedi akire ana say ayi mrahye badwafie chairman no afiri ho no wa ma akwankyire sai kwan e be fa so de aye 82 no ma akwankyire chairman general instead of faulting the constitution my belief is that the framers envisage say unlike the vice president and the president now yentimi mfa wo mun court whilst they are holding office no minister there yetimi de no court enti the only grounds are yede beba censure against a minister as I say ye nsemu a yentimi mfa nkomra nim to the extent say ye niama eye kwoti kwan ti say krono aprobo asisie ana sempo conflict of interest said ye kan ya ye wo shaja omo na behwe saade no se minister na kobo krono a ye de ne be court enti bra mi hu minority for and some of them kruche yes no omo de ba be senja no and am say oh anya minister yi na omo pe no mampani Nana Danko Akufo-Addo and your target. Chairman General, and I tell you why.
Why?
Any problem you have with any budget is an attack on the president and his cabinet.
Because it's his president's budget.
But they haven't said they have a problem with the budget.
Kwame, the budget. Almost say he has presented budgets are failing to solve the economic problems and challenges of
okay, I see why.
That's the point. So at the heart of this censure is the minority targeting to bring President Akufo-Addo and his entire cabinet down. Say ampampa say one more say minister no ayi sika free consolidated fund mu without prior approval of parliament and as a knowledge of parliament and agencies of state as I say Oma ho kwan a chairman general are your friends yeah na minister na who allude to me case no and now say I me case ntin some be on mo a me pese me ka ne bebre bra na ye me case I me dey call oman Supreme Court say oman yi ya manfra som enti ani say oman no e ko support ana e ko boa esum bia so obeye bibi na me ka hajj asem na me ka cathedral asem no asem a Supreme Court to ka kire me no eno wo ho but me dey ko ka ho say oman no ayi foto our 2018 budget mu it was in my pleadings say or they come a seed money for the construction of the national
cathedral.
Me yes I did because the Attorney General representing the the state you know I can say the state involvement in the building of the cathedral was enya dia na sombo bibi asumbiama sena ya kitwa bi kura na me say enisen command but that's my argument this minority and no more they were part of approving the 2018 budget.
And they should have seen it.
I mean, they saw it. They were party to it. And this is Shareda Omo year 2021 budget. In the end, they were party in approving it. You know. This one, say they knew that 25 million Ghana cedis, or was it dollars, had been voted as seed money. Chairman General, the law, the politics, our consistent conduct of duplicity in politics in Ghana, a big bomber, it will kill and destroy this nation. Now, Sir President, I'm going to impeach now. Go ahead and do so.
But it's not that easy.
Easy. Because if you read this censure thing they are doing, the president is not obliged to, yes, the president is not obliged to sack the minister if the censure vote even passes. But coming more, the likelihood, one more minister, my professor no can be me the effect. What was the effect? One would said they don't have 183 MPs. I won't be here and their passes has the censure to go through. So the effect of what they are doing is what I'm telling you, Chairman General. They may not be bold to say it, but it is to cause an embarrassment to the government and the president and his ministers. Chairman General, and no made a photo be Bama minister no Mampani and the cabinet and the MPP as a party. Chairman General, if you read Romans 12 verse 3 to 8, Roman Fonguma, iti dumienu chichemu miansa eko wakina
esere
o say
wakani ha
me tofa mamu ho emro se de wusite nipa kwa no ewo afa bebre fanidie ahobrase na ye de obetumi aye na wontumi nye ema no mbroso mpanisi ye bodin ayemra enye
monsieur
ye bodin di tumra so a enye
monsieur
Chairman General
karabon fe
enti suswampa se ne akọ abai on kai se ye ba 2021 ye to abawie ye ne ye nuanum NDC fokoye wo Supreme Court e share bo say they will make governance difficult for this administration. Me too for say mampani akofo adwe nyewu famu nne no akoye se Solomon mamienu ede akwada bako baaye na bako ka se eye ne ba ode oka ho so se eye ne ba na wo ye se ene obeku akwada no na ma no mienu bako se kuno bako ka se nkuno na wa ohin no de nyankopon nyansa hunu se ne na o se ye nya abofra no ono na eye ne maame sa nyansa no me bo sampa ne de manana adodan kwa akofo ado ye hunu mre aye wom no enti mini say from 2021 and ebinum in fact before 2021 and ankofo ka say enka onko before 2020 wanko Chairman General
karabon fe
enti minister Ken Ofori-Atta mibisa wo senne ufi se wunni ho a Ghana yenya minister obe replace wo president minister Ken Ofori-Atta enne manyame mfa sa ma ofiri mu a unya obi from power no money me minister nipa baako yede ono aye the weakest link to your government na yeda so te ho but more chairman general minister okay and I'm happy with the preliminary objections and the lawyer erezi here madam for Gabi good smart but maybe strategic wise ebi anya wo na ese nkoko represent no.
What do you mean by strategic wise?
Yeah, Kwame. You see, ohun ya hia enya de obeka ho. Ni anya sasem obeka nyina achi. Ohun ahinti ye ntie mpo. Mahu bida. Etoda nkrofo timi fa ohun tan e kan semu a enim e fa ho. Se unya nyame mu ahobrase na otwe ho a enche amanfo de obo be ma ho. Enti obi mrani ni foforo ko gina ho ma onua no a na nka ye den.
Enti keni che Gabi na ko.
Me ma dwini mu and I mishia no so na mishia no a I will tell him more why I think say but nipa nim de make nyina ne say enko mo obi foforo ko ya enka ye because wo Gabi no ankasa no nsema yakoba nyina no onua ban mu de udi wom chama jena Yama ban we hu ya hi wu Gabi wu ka ho enti wu na wo ko akọ represent no ya mrani ni all right but sabi nsema wo ko ka ho nre enya mranko na wo ka ye.
Hey Kabila, we are discussing ad hoc.
No, please, I'm discussing it too.
Okay.
I am happy sir chairman general I am a de say yes yama minister no kwan say onyina no na no ye no enu bi na mekan chairman general me dwene on mind kan ko we cannot reduce this country and our forward march to issues involving the finance minister and bogus claims by the minority. An excuse of censure. It's to embarrass the government. So I don't address you as a minority leader knows too well the law. Say anyama na wo kruche dia cause censure no. Enya nyama say censure no. Because if you look at the law, the framers of the law knew and anticipated say minister nyama say they can subjective, highly subjective. Because if there are issues bordering on law, you can try the minister. Unlike the president, who cannot be tried while sitting. That's why they gave that. Such as here. And the was one who said, Yasha one night, I will buy so no. And we know Kodiagro. And we know Kodiagro. That this president, within this period, I want baby, Mr. President, why you doing, Papa? Me, come for me, who? Your bold step on free SHS with all the challenges it is having is enough for anybody to support you. Then you allow some of these avoidable things to bring your entire achievements to question. Why? Ediya. Tawandena. Me nkasa nche.
Wapon.
Me de masem nu si na me di si no. Me pesa me kai asem bi a o se boaten o troye wo ne nwum bi mu. Nananum titifoe asase a mode ja mode mu nkwa asase a mode mu nkwa to ho koje ma ye no amanfrafo afuntum asase eri chim musrade nyinara okokrodrofo bi eri besore FM onokradifo bi ori besore ya mompaye
and that is Kabila
na nyame maye ahoden nincher aboto yamu ni abotere na afa nsoso nyansa ode ma Isaka mama mu hunu bra na omu wom ehu nyansa to Israel mindful no ye boss empire ne de ama ye mampani ene na pamfo nyina emra ye wom no enye mrepa emra ye wom no eye mrebone nanso ye de hu da nyankopon twadi ampon a obedi ama ye chama general mawi
kwamna me da say na we mre super pepe a minute to 11 a.m. on Wednesday 16th November na me de na se ne be ma Dr. Asante you say and then me huni din ba ko ochiame papa what say udin ba ko nin
na also for the adaka mudin na beto
yo ochiame enti ye hu ochiame na sasa so de ababe so o se wo fre ochiame yo sasa so chia
no wo mrem we friend trust bra sasa men kan no
na Kabila sasa se me ma 100 sasa also ma 100
na to so na oya na de ni wi a na maje
a positivity medals no ade jo
amen ya da wase
open na medals say in the meantime Word Palace International wishes to invite you to a 3-day power pack salt conference which kicks off or which has started Monday number start here 14th of November and the theme is mysteries behind the taste of salt. So go and find out as speakers like Bishop Patrick Sampson from the Victory Bible Church UK and Lady Reverend Dr. Debbie Achampong from the Victory Bible Church USA, hosted by Apostle Chief Adai, General Overseer, Word Palace International, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the WPI Auditorium, Agenda Block Factory off Soutiomo Fanco Road. Come and God will meet your expectations. Interesting title, Mysteries Behind the Taste of Salt. Just saying, Chinia, Emun Sem Edoso.